Are you an executive? When was the last time you got honest feedback? Feedback that was really valuable, helpful, and that actually had an impact on you and your career. Feedback that helped you to unleash your blind spots, to become more efficient, to become a better performer, and to communicate more efficiently with your employees. I bet it's been a while. Especially the higher up in the hierarchy we get, the less often we get real, honest, and valuable feedback. I mean, obviously, no one wants to offend the boss, right? The problem with that is, though, it does feel comfortable. We're getting cozy in our comfort zones, we're all snuggled up, and we believe we are the greatest. I mean, our employees don't complain, do they? See, this all might work for a certain while until there might be someone else who's maybe less qualified but is better in his reputation management, someone who might get hired externally and gets promoted, etc. So basically the problem is that we ourselves getting all snuggled up and cozy in our comfort zones and in our own past behavior that we might not be aware of the destructive behavior we display. Especially when we're under pressure or under stress. I totally believe you that you are self-aware when you are at your best, when you are on autopilot, when you're successful. I would like to challenge you though that you might not be aware of what others think of you and how does your behavior change when you're stressed or when you're under pressure. These moments where you tend to overuse your strengths and turn them therefore into weaknesses. An eye for detail is great, except if you happen to be one of these people who tend to become a perfectionist under pressure, who no longer manage to handle deadlines very well, who can't delegate anymore, and who basically can't get anything done on time, then we have a clear weakness which needs to be managed and handled. So, therefore, we look at a person's reputation, we look at all these blind spots people are not aware of and combine them with their values, motives, and preferences to see where do they strive, in which kind of environment, what are the biggest motivators to help executives like you to become the best version of yourself and also to further harness the strengths that you already display. Strengthening strengths is a good thing, and I'm an absolute massive believer in doing so, until a certain point though. The moment when your strengths become your overused strengths and therefore weaknesses, these are the moments we need to identify are the triggers so you can handle them and be more efficient and display your strength in a healthy kind of way. Therefore, I came up with Explore Your Dark Side to help executives do exactly that. Welcome to Explore Your Dark Side. My name is Stephanie Bosch and I'm an executive coach and founder of Explore Your Dark Side. I worked 12 years in corporate career in a corporate world, mainly in banking 6 years, as well as in management consulting and recruiting. And trust me, I've seen quite a few not so great leaders. And as you might have heard, people are not leaving companies, people are leaving bad leaders, bad bosses, bad managers. So this was the main reason where I decided, hang on, we need to do something about that. We need to equip people to become better leaders, to help them to become the leaders people want to be led by. So I went back to university to study MSc Global Leadership, a Master of Science in Global Leadership, with a focus on occupational psychology, get like all this psychological bits and pieces and research in that I needed to understand what is dark side personality, what is personality made of anyways, what drives performance, what makes a great leader, etc. I then became a registered test user from British Psychology Society for personality and ability testing. This is level A and B. And still I was not happy with the assessments out there because most of them are, excuse my language, but they are crap. They are rubbish and I totally believe they should not be used. Anyways, good for you. This kept me searching for the right solution that I would like to work with. And I finally came up with Hogan Assessments. that's the tool I work with. This is the tool I base my coaching on. So this means, we would do a first an assessment and a feedback session, one-on-one, confidential, of course, proven in science, data-driven, reliable, valid tool. And then we can, if you like to, go on and do a proper coaching, identify all the areas of your development, and basically to get you to the goals you would like to achieve. So if this is interesting for you, then please feel free to get in touch. I'm very much looking forward to hearing from you. If you still think you can't trust this girl, you have never worked with her, you have never seen her, you don't know if she's worthy getting to know you that well, some of you might not be ready yet to be in one room just with me, well, then there's another option for you guys as well. I also do speaks. So I do keynotes, I do talks. My signature keynote or my signature talk is Leadership Lessons Learned from Evil Characters. So basically, what can we learn from people like Dr. Hannibal Lecter, the Joker, etc., to become the best version of ourselves and raise our levels of performance, especially in a changed environment. So if this is something you would rather go for, then again, get in touch. I'm very much looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you, take care, and bye-bye.